Hi, this is a short video to highlight the functionalities needed for um, a scientific event app on the scientific program side of things. So I'm going to open the IFCBC mobile app, which is at the bottom, the second one from the left. So I'm going to open that app. And so just to highlight that in this app, we have an icon at the top left, which is the program at a glance, and we have an icon at the bottom with number 7, which is the program. So one will give an overview of the program with all a generic view. So if I click now on the other program icon, then I can see day by day. When we access the program, we can see all sessions, and within the session, we will see presentations. These presentations could be abstracts or could be any other type of presentation. At the top now there are 4 icons. The icon in the far left will take us to the program. The icon to the right of that, the second one right, will take us to the program at a glance. The third icon will take us to the authors list, authors and co-authors. And the next one will take us to the posters, so we can view the posters only. We don't have to go through the program to view the posters. The particularity with posters in scientific events is that they happen across the days. So they're very hard to put into a particular session because that session would have to either happen many times every day or it would have to run through days, which makes it very tricky for mobile apps. So I'm going to go into any day. In this case, I'm going to choose Wednesday. It will expand down, and I will be able to scroll and see all the different sessions. And if I were to pick up a any session here, it would behave like most apps, and it will show me the session, and then it will show me the at the top the name of the session, the location, the date in which it's happening. We know it was Wednesday, we selected that, the time from when to when, and then the chair and co-chair of that session, and then the different presentations within the session. And we could actually click on any of them. These are abstracts. So if we click on any of them, I'm going to click on the bottom one here. It says active surgical treatment of stage 2 invasive adenocarcinoma. If I click on that, I will be able to see at the top the abstract number. There is, for scientific events, there is always an abstract number. So that field is necessary. Then there's a title for the abstract. Then there is a list of authors. These are authors and co-authors, not only the presenting author, but all authors. And then there is an icon right there, and that is to give feedback. If I look, if I scroll down, is the rest of the abstract, so I can see the body of the abstract. So the body of the abstract is also an element that is necessary for scientific event apps in order to show the abstracts. And in that way, I can see all the other abstracts are going to be presented in that session. So that's the session we were looking at before. And the name of the presenting author appears outside right here in that view. So you can see the title, All That Glitters Is Not Gold, and then the start time, the abstract number, and then the presenting author. But when we go inside, then we can see if there are more authors, they will be listed there. An example of an abstract with more authors would be this one, for example. There's 2 of them. Okay. The icon that appears there for feedback it's just an icon that will allow either voting or feedback to that particular abstract. So we're going back to the day view, and I can see all the abstracts there. So though that is a functionality which is totally necessary, and those fields are necessary. Then the other thing that we need is to be able to see all authors in a list. These authors, I should be able to search in the search option at the bottom here. I should be able to search for all authors. When the author is found, I should be able to see if the abstract of that author, or if I select anyone else, I can see all the abstracts of that author. So I can see here, for example, because so it says session e-posters, so this is a poster, and then it has the location, it has the time and the date, it has the title of that abstract. In this case, is a poster, and then the um, poster number. There's no time for the poster because the poster is always there. So if I select somebody else, I will be able to see again the poster of that individual, or the abstract of that individual. And in this case, as you can see, all the session information, and then the title of the abstract, and a starting time, because this presentation is an abstract, it's not a poster. Okay, so now we can see all authors and co-authors, not only presenting authors, right? Then the next icon to the right, the fourth icon to the right, is the um, posters. So I can see all posters in poster order um, sorting. So I can see all the different posters. So if I select, for example, this abstract here, Anal Interepithelial Lesions, AIN, P002, Cristina Centeno, and the topic right there says anal disease. If I click on that, then I can see that the abstract, I can see the abstract number of the abstract. It starts with a P, so it's a poster. Has a title, the same title we saw is outside, and the list of all the authors. So Cristina Centeno, M. Suarez, Cabrera, all those. There's an extra icon that we're going to go back to in the right under the authors, and then there's the body of the abstract. So the only thing that changes here is that there's this new icon. And this new icon, when I press on it, it will allow me to see the poster of that poster presentation with that abstract, because it's a poster presentation. I can zoom into it, and I can see the poster. So the poster has a either PDF or JPEG that will allow us to see the poster that has been collected. So if I go back and I go into and I look for this author Centeno, let's say that I'm gonna look for this way. Um, Cristina Centeno, she's right here. I click there, and when I click on that, I see exactly the same thing. So I can get to the poster through the list of authors or through the list of posters, which is that icon at the very top. If I were to look for somebody that has multiple abstracts, for example, we saw that Alan Eve has multiple abstracts and multiple posters, I should be able again to access all the same elements, just that extra icon that shows the poster that this person has presented. I should be able to search for any either keyword or phrase of word or sentence or the name of an author. Any keyword, word, or sentence that is either in the title, the body, or a topic of an abstract, but also the name or surname of any of the authors. Cheers. Bye bye.